Hello, and welcome to the High IQ Genius podcast. My name is Robert Kayan, and before we dive in, I want you to know today we're going to cover three things. Number one, how to buy real estate with no money down, and you don't have to be a genius to do it. Two, how you can go out and get your real estate license and use that license to buy real estate. And three, how you can sell the property on your own without a real estate agent and make a great living. Before we get started, I want to share with you that in terms of my intelligence, you certainly don't have to be a genius to buy real estate with no money down. However, this is a strategy that I've used and it's worked well for me my entire real estate career. So, it's important to note that I've been a Florida real estate agent for 32 years. I'm also a licensed California real estate agent for 24 years. And those licenses are still current and valid. In addition to that, I'm a life member of the Mensa organization. That means my IQ has been measured in the top 2% on the standardized tests that the Mensa organization allows. In addition, I'm the national coordinator for the special interest group, the Life Members group for the Mensa organization on Facebook. And you can certainly reach out to me there as well. Now, I'm also a member of Intertel. That's different than Mensa because Intertel requires that you test in the top 1% of the populace. So let me be clear. There are many Mensans that have tested with a genius level IQ in the top 2% that are not members of Intertel because they require a high genius level IQ in the top 1%. Now, all my documents, all my certificates can be seen for your review on my Facebook page or my LinkedIn profile. Certainly feel free to visit any of those profiles so that you know that anything that I say verbally, I back it up with facts and documentation. Now, let's dive right in to the real estate strategy. The biggest obstacle people share with me when buying real estate is they don't have the money. They don't have a down payment. Well, let me share this with you. I've used this strategy for 32 years and it's worked perfectly for me every single time. Let's take, for example, let's say that you live in Florida and you'd like to buy a piece of property, whether that's a single family home, a condo, a commercial property, rental property, it really doesn't matter. So the first thing you're going to do is this. You're going to look at your situation and assess what you have to do. In your case, you're saying, I don't have enough money for the down payment. So what I want you to do is get on the internet, look up a local real estate office, a broker, email them, and apply for a job. Now, this part of the strategy is super simple. Most real estate brokers in the state of Florida will hire you and send you to their 1 or 2 week real estate school, which is required to obtain your state license, and they will pick up the tab and in fact, oftentimes pay you to attend. Now, once you complete the 1 week or 2 week required broker's course, then you're ready to sit for your state exam. Typically, you can go to a weekend course, which is called a crash real estate course, to prepare you for the state exam. And again, oftentimes the broker will either pay your way or sponsor you to take both their week or 2 week class and the 2-day crash course. You're not there yet, but you're almost all set. Now, once you sit for the state exam, even if you have to pay for that out of your pocket, it may only cost you a few $100s. Now, why are you going to get your real estate license? How does this impact your ability to buy real estate. Because in this instance, you're buying real estate for yourself. Well, here's the good news. Once you obtain your Florida real estate license, you'll place it with a broker. In this case, perhaps the broker that you were sponsored by, and that broker oftentimes will pay you the majority of the commission. And sometimes they'll actually pay you all the commission. So starting with your broker's class of 1 week or 2 weeks, you have zero investment in that class. Taking the crash course that weekend for 2 days may be required to be paid out of your pocket, but again, oftentimes the broker will pay for that for you. So on average, you have nothing invested in the school or the crash course. Then you're going to sit for your state exam. Once you sit for your state exam and you pass, you now have a valid Florida real estate license. The great part about this is when you buy a piece of real estate now, you will earn a commission. Oftentimes, the brokers will pay you the majority of the commission if you have your real estate license with them, and that commission can be used as a down payment. So for example, if you were to buy a $150,000 single family home or condominium, then you would be entitled to perhaps 4 or 5% or even more commission, and that money would be used as your down payment. Now, this can be done in any state. I'm also a California real estate agent, and this strategy works very well whether you're in Idaho or whether you're in California. So let's cover the strategy once again. You find a real estate broker. You attend or get them to sponsor you as a new real estate agent. You go to the class for a week or 2. You take the crash course for 2 days. All of this typically can be taken care of by the broker. So at this point, you have no money out of your pocket. Sometimes they'll even pay for your state licensing, which typically is only a few $100s. So at best, you have no money out of your pocket. You obtain your real estate license. You hold that real estate license with that broker, and then you're entitled to a commission on buying a piece of property. That commission then is used as your down payment. Simple, easy, awesome. So let's talk a little bit more about the channel, the podcast. I want you to know that I'm trying to help one person at a time. And if I can impact your life in a meaningful way, I would love to do that. I'd like you to subscribe to the channel. It does help. But if you don't, it doesn't change my life. But if you're gaining information and valuable tools to help you move your life forward and get closer to your success, make your dreams come true, then I would ask you to take a minute, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll keep current on the updates as I present them. And let me share this with you. This channel is for 99% of all the other people in the world that are not geniuses. That aspect of it on its own, being an intelligent person with a high IQ by itself, will not make you a successful person. It's the knowledge plus the action plan, then putting that into action that will make you successful. Now, as always, I appreciate your time. Be awesome. Be happy. And remember this, people don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. And at the end of the day, it's the world against you, and I'm betting on you.